Not like this.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
So we're kicking off a new movie. I'm stretching.
Right.
I'm stretching. I'm doing a little stretch right now. It's a new movie.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Listeners, you can't see it, but he's like doing kind of a backwards bend where he's like putting his palms on the floor. I didn't realize Russ was that flexible.
I'm mega flex. I'm mega flex. I'm very flexible. So
it's fun to see. You'll see it on YouTube someday when we do that.
All right, let's not diddle daddle here. So, new movie, trailer trash time. Watch the trailer.
No diddling.
No diddling, no daddling. This is a fun one because this was sent to us by a friend of ours, a longtime listener.
That's right.
And friend, longtime friend, actually now.
Yeah.
Very longtime friend.
Yeah, longtime friend of the pod. Like, she's written us emails in the past too.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So Laurel, little shout out to Laurel for sending us this one. She texted us both. She's like, I just watched the worst movie. And of course, we're on the job. So
I like how people are like, hey, I was really disappointed in something. Let me tell you about it. It'd be right up your alley. Oh, okay.
Great.
I guess we're those guys now.
Yeah. I saw this shitty thing the other day. Thought you guys might enjoy it. It's not.
Thanks. You can send us good stuff too.
Yeah. Like compliments.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That'd be great. I make good movies. I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah. You can send them at itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com. So why don't you tell what are we doing?
Yeah. And super timely. Great suggestion. We're doing Transcendence. 2014 flick. So not timely in that sense, but timely in the sense that the topic is relevant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of, logline you hear, a scientist's drive for artificial intelligence takes on dangerous implications when his own consciousness is uploaded into one such program. Maybe the worst written one we've had in a bit.
Yeah, I just don't like the into one such program. That's why just...
it's gross. I hate it.
Yeah.
I also don't like artificial intelligence. Like his drive takes on dangerous implications. Like what his drive isn't really taking on the implications. It's I don't know. There's misalignment here. I don't care for it.
Yeah, and his own consciousness uploaded to one such. Okay, yeah, I don't either. Anyway, but hey, artificial intelligence.
Hey, it's a bad movie. What can we expect?
I.T.M. Tron is probably very happy for us doing this episode.
Or bitter. Bitter and scared.
Yes, and potentially gonna kill us. But until then, he's not totally sentient yet. Do we have any fan service?
We don't, other than the random texts in outside of our normal communication channel messages that we've been getting lately. Lots of suggestions, which I like, but okay. Yeah, but you can also send us an email if you want to. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com, and we'll read it here in this section. We can start reading your text too if you really want, but
that's a little weird.
Not sure you'd like that. Yeah. Listeners, let us know.
Yeah, reading emojis.
Yeah, you want us to read your text?
$5. Start charging people. Maybe then they'll start
to read their emails.
Yeah, because then when you put a dollar amount to something, people are like, oh, this must be important. I'll pay $1 to go have this done.
That's right. Yeah, if you send us $5, you can send us. You're allowed to send us an email,
and then we'll read it.
That's right.
Okay. That all checks out. I like that.
Okay.
That's what we should do for our Patreon there. Our only fan page, right? Only fan.
Yeah.
Just there's only one. Right. There's only fan page.
Yeah, the special that you get when you do $5 a month is you're allowed to send us one email.
Yeah. If you send us $10, then we'll read it.
That's right. There's tiers. Of course, there's tiers.
Obviously, those are our longtime listener. Everything's tiered here. All right, well, that's fun. That's fun stuff. Do we want to talk about the trailer?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you're talking me into it.
Don't twist your arm. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So yeah, we're appropriate audiences. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I know. Yeah, it's been a few movies, but I love it. I'm an appropriate audience. I feel good.
Appropriate. Yeah.
Validated. Yeah.
So we get the dramatic piano, and we get the Warner Bros. Logo, Alcon Entertainment, and we get the
very
voice.
Quick.
Yeah, very fast, right? Yeah.
Like the appropriate audiences thing lasted like 8 seconds. And then I saw logos for maybe 1.
Yeah, they're just like, snip, snip, let's get right to the action here. So, which they don't. Voiceover, right? So we get a voiceover. This is the actress's name is Rebecca Hall. I know you don't know who she is or what she's in.
No clue.
Iron Man 3. That's one. I'm thinking of one that you might know. She's been a lot of stuff, but Iron Man 3.
What's her name?
Rebecca Hall.
Oh yeah, it does not ring a bell. So thank you.
I love how I love how you like dwelled on that. Like you might actually know. You could have just been like, no.
I had to give it a second. Let me like rack the brain first. I'm like, Rebecca Black? No.
That's not.
I have other friends named Rebecca, but not that one.
So we got Rebecca Hall. She's in like an auditorium giving like a setting up, queuing up the Deppster here. But she's like, please welcome my partner in science and in life, Dr. Will Castor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the old Castor. So, and then while she's doing this, we get like quick shots of like a city landscape. I think that's San Fran.
I thought it was San Francisco first too. So let's go with that.
Yeah, I like that. San Fran.
Yeah.
And we cut to, Depp and Paul Bettany. You know, Paul Bettany.
I couldn't remember his name, but yes, I
Beautiful Mind.
Vision.
Yeah, Vision. Beautiful Mind. Yeah. So they're waiting off side stage.
He's in a Beautiful Mind?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Didn't he play as like his imaginary friend?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that movie. I want to watch that again. That's a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah, I need to cut the filth. After I watch this, I'll watch that.
Kind of bring you back to like, oh yeah, movies can be good.
Yeah. Oh, movies about smart people. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun. So then we get Depp. He comes in, he takes the mic. He gives this big speech about super power intelligence.
Secrets of the universe, all that.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, you got to unlock the fundamental secrets of the universe. I mean, what is that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Where's Keanu when you need him?
Yeah, right. Whoa. And now we get like they cut to a shot of Earth and then like waterfalls. I'm like, what?
Space. Waterfall.
Okay.
What?
Guess we're gonna go nature in this one. Who knows?
And then also Rebecca Hall getting ready is like the end of that, like for something, putting on lipstick.
Yeah, she's like putting on lipstick and getting ready for something, and Depp is continuing with his voiceover here, right? And he's like, imagine a machine with a full range of emotion, and we get some cuts of like servers firing up, another shot of a city, right? Its analytical power will be greater than the collective intelligence of every person in the history of the world. These are lines that sound like they should be said by a villain, but
yeah, I mean, like, they are
right. I mean, I'm going with
spoilies.
Yeah,
spoilies for 2 minutes from now in the trailer.
Yeah. Right. So he's going on here, right? History of the world, blah blah. We get a quick shot of Kate Mara. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kate Mara in the crowd. You know who she is, right? House of Cards.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I know her from. Is she from other stuff?
Yeah, she's in Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Something else I watched recently too. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it in the movie probably. So
we get a quick shot of her. She's in the crowd listening. We get and then he's still going on, right? And he's like, some scientists refer to it as the singularity. I call it the movie title.
Yeah. Huge if true. I'm a big singularity guy, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's my favorite. Been talking about it for years to anyone who will listen.
Yeah. Oh man, great.
Yeah, can't wait. Just because, like, I don't know, it's like the most fun concept. And for the listeners that aren't super familiar, the idea here is like there comes a point with artificial intelligence and computer progress where you can't possibly predict the future after that point. Like we just have no idea because computers will be smarter than us, and like nothing is off the table, which is super neat.
Is it though? Yeah.
Some say scary. Yeah. Some say neat.
Yeah. They go hand in hand sometimes. That's neat and terrifying.
Some say transcendence. I don't know.
So he finishes up his little speech here, right? Or at the same time, he still gets more cuts here, right? And it's him coming out of like the conference there. He's like greeting audience members, it looks like, right? We get another close-up shot of Kate Mara. And then Lucas Haas shows up out of nowhere, right? With a gun. Lucas Haas, the little kid from Witness.
What? What's Witness?
Old movie with Harrison Ford. It's a great movie. You should watch it.
Oh, Harrison Ford movie. Yeah. Didn't you just do that for a pitch recently?
Not that one. I did The Fugitive.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyways,
cool.
So Lucas Haas, he shows up. He's there, right? And he shoots Johnny Depp and then himself, and he falls to the ground. And we get a shot of his arm. He's got a little tattoo. It says unplugged. And then we get the serious kind of like cue the serious crime thriller music, right?
Cue the news exposition.
Yep.
as is tradition.
Yeah, SWAT teams breaking into a house, right? Yeah, we get the news voiceover being like, series of attacks by a radical anti-tech group known as Rift.
Dumb.
Come up with a better name.
I hope it's an acronym like rich people into fighting terrorism.
Rich people in floating terraces, floating towers. Yeah.
Ooh,
you like
that's
that one?
Fun. Yeah. I like that. That's probably better.
Russ is friggin' tenacious.
Oh,
like that? I love doing these, Ali. I'm good at these. I like these.
Right? So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. I'll get into prognostications probably.
So of course, once you announce Rift, you have to have a cup of coffee breaking on the floor and some dude getting choked. We get some action. We cut to Paul Bettany. He's informing us, and we get a quick shot of Cillian Murphy. Not a lot of screen time in his trailer, surprisingly.
Don't know who that is.
Oh my God. Peaky Blinders.
Never watched it.
Dark Knight movie. He plays a scarecrow.
Assuming he's British.
You've seen God damn it. You've seen Dark Knight?
Yeah. Oh, he's like that nerdy looking dude. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Oh, can we before we go past it? I don't know why, but like I couldn't stop laughing when I saw the ticker tape on the news thing that was like simultaneous attacks on computer labs, and I was thinking about like computer lab, like from like fourth grade. Like, like simultaneous attacks around the world on computer labs. But why?
Kids doing their homework.
Like, what? He's doing a Mavis Beacon thing. I don't know. I'm assuming the kids still use Mavis Beacon.
What the kids
Listeners,
do
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. So we get Paul Bettany. He's like informing us and Cillian Murphy there that I'm assuming Rift have hit AI labs all over the country. And then we cut to computer screens going haywire because that's what they do when they go haywire.
Yep.
And then we cut to, just to add a little credibility to this movie, we got Morgan Freeman chimes in, right? And he's like, we've lost decades of research and development. I wasn't trying to do Morgan Freeman voice there. So,
okay.
When we cut to the hospital and we got Johnny Depp, he's in bed. He's just chilling. Becca Hall and Paul Bettany are there.
Not chilling. He's dying.
No, I mean,
yeah.
Tomato. Say tomato, I say nice mustache. Right. And the doc is like, and the doc's giving us a little update. He's like, yeah, it's radiation poison. Sorry. Bullet must have been.
I hate the phrasing of this. Yeah. So it's frustrating.
Radiation poison. Bullet must have been laced with it. Like, what?
Yeah, like that's not how any of this works. Like, yes, the bullet was laced with poisoning, of course. The drive is got whatever the stupid log line said. It's not all over again.
Yeah. So Johnny Deppster there, he's not looking too happy. And then, of course, the doc is like, the effect is irreversible. Sorry.
As radiation poisoning goes. Yeah, not great.
Doc, is there any way to reverse this? No, it's irreversible. No. That's what I just said.
It's not like this sweater. What do you think?
Does this look better on you this way?
Now it's checkered.
That's called a reversible. You're sure you're wearing right now? Not reversible. It's irreversible. So that's good.
Then we get a bunch more exposition from his wife scientist, who's like
Rebecca Haller. Yeah,
Will's body's dying, but his mind is a pattern of electrical signals. We can upload his consciousness. We can save him.
Obviously, we get shots of like brain scans. Yeah, no. So we get quick shots of brain scans, just so you know the science is there, right? And it cuts to black, and then and by the way, the sci-fi music is really kicking up now at this point, right?
Yeah, with hospital beeping interspersed.
Yep. And then it cuts to Rebecca Hall. As everyone makes all their major decisions, she's in a car playing with some wire or something like that. And she's like, yeah, we can upload his consciousness. She's telling this to Paul Bettany. He's like,
not like this.
I don't know if this is a great idea. So
But I love his explanation for why this is not a good idea. He's like, hey, what if we miss something, like a memory, a childhood memory? Then how do we know who we're dealing with? And you're like, yeah, that's the example you pick. Yeah. oh crap, we missed like that one time when he went to Disneyland and like fell off the teacups. Oh no, like he's gonna turn into a monster.
So, and this conversation's all happening now, or they're in like a homemade like lab in a warehouse. It looks like, right? And there's like quick cuts of like it's like the A-Team kind of like montage of like putting technology together to like rebuild the $64 million man. Here we go.
Yeah, lots of computer stuff.
Lots of computer stuff. Just so you know, it's good. So we get a quick shot of Depp. He's all wired in and not looking too hot.
No, but also looks vaguely menacing, as he's good at.
Yes, vaguely menacing. And then there's like a flurry of like images and memories of just shots of the rest of the trailer or previous scenes we saw in the trailer, right? And then we get the flatline sound and quick shot of Rebecca Hall and Paul Bettany hugging and crying. It seems like they've failed, right? More computer screens. Yeah, except more computer screens going haywire. And then it all clears out and we get typed on the screen. Is anyone there?
And it's maddening.
Why is there a 3 replacing the E? Is that supposed to be terrifying?
I don't know. Or I think it's supposed to be like, it's learning. But you're like, I'm pretty sure Will knew how to spell there.
Yeah. Stupid AI doesn't even know how to spell there.
So mad.
So dumb.
And then it's like, Evelyn, but it can't spell there.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, he can spell Evelyn, sure.
Yeah, sure. So we get reactions from Paul Bettany and Rebecca there. They're like stunned. Oh my God, it worked. Mm-hmm. And then, we get the deep chat. Depth chat. Evelyn, I can't feel anything. He's like, I'm here. I can't feel anything. And she's like, oh, I'm here. And then we get our first title card, which I'll give this movie one thing. No title cards. Like, this is it.
Agreed. Yeah. The good pacing for a trailer.
Yeah, I think overall the pacing was good, right? Sets everything up. But we get the title card from director Wally Pfister.
Who the fuck is that?
I knew you were going to say that. So, he's more well known for his cinematography, and he works pretty closely with Christopher Nolan. So
big Tog guy. Okay,
he's a big Nolan guy. So he's a cinematographer for a lot of Nolan's movies.
Pfister. I thought that was an E. I thought it was like Peister.
Yeah, no, I did this because I I mispronounce things all the time, and I got to do the names here because I know you're not. So
sure,
it's Pfister. Yeah,
weird. It looked like whatever font choice they picked there was difficult to read.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? Hey, Mr. Pfister.
Yeah, and his first name is Wally. Come on.
Yeah.
Like
that's a bad deck of cards right there. Yeah, that's a bad hand you got dealt.
That's a 6-year-old's name. Like, go by Walt. You go by Walt when you're in your 40s.
Yeah, Walt Pfister.
Yeah, unless you're the Flash, you go by Walter, Walt, anything but Wally.
Anything but Wally. You sound like a cartoon character.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wallies out there in the world. If you're listening, send us an email.
Can't find you. So then we get a digital creepy Depp avatar, and he's like, "Hey, you need to get me online. I need more power." Power.
Which, come on. Famous last words from an AI.
Paul Bettany's character is kind of being reasonable, and he's talking about, like, I don't know, if he's sentient, this ain't good. We got to shut it down. And she's like, we can't shut it down.
It's not Will.
It's him. And she's like, oh, ah. And we just cut to a shot of a car driving in a desert. Yeah, then we cut to Kate Mara here, right? And I'm guessing she's...
Oh, is that who it was?
I don't want to prognosticate. Yeah, they've been cutting back to her. Back and forth here. She's talking to Paul in a bar, telling him, hey, your friend crossed the line. They don't know the danger.
She had white hair now?
Yeah, it was like white or blonde. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. See, people, when they change hair color mid-trailer, how am I supposed to remember that?
And then we cut to, we cut to this shot of like some woman walking down like a really white, clean hallway. And we see this like 3 or 4 more times throughout the rest of the trailer. But
yeah, I ignored it.
Yeah. And then we cut to like some plants growing really quickly. So it seems like they're in like some lab.
Yeah, and Morgan Freeman is looking at the plants growing and he's like, astounding. Yeah, plants grow all the time, Morgan. This
is astounding. It's like, oh, okay.
Plants grow every day.
We get some shots of like some solar panels, and then someone asking Paul, like, how do I fight it? I couldn't tell who it was. And he's like, you can't. But then they cut to his face and he's like looking really grizzled and like almost homeless. Like, I'm like, what?
What happened?
He lost his funding. So they cut like a wide shot of this.
It's like, you can't fight it. AI has needs. like a person. You're like, what? What are you talking about?
So, and power. It has needs. It needs power. So yeah, he's doing his voiceover throughout pretty much the rest of the trailer. And we cut to a shot of a woman walking down the hallway again. We get a shot of Depp in the solar panel field, I guess. A quick shot of Morgan Freeman bird watching with some binoculars.
Like, yeah. Okay. Some military stuff sprinkled in.
Yeah. And then there's like a shot of Rebecca Hall. It looks like she's being detained or something, but Freeman's telling her like the real Will is dead. Is died.
Yep.
The real Will is dead.
Famously Scottish Morgan Freeman.
Yes. The real Will, he's dead. Be Morgan Freeman. I'm telling you. So then we got to desert trucks, people chasing after trucks, some dude jumping in the back of one. I don't know what. Just action stuff, I guess, to have action stuff, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Paul here, Vision, he's still talking. He's like, it will start to evolve. Talking about the AI.
Yeah. There's one guy I trust to know about AI. It's Vision. So.
Absolutely. I mean, right. And then we get an explosion, knocking some lab geeks out of the way. And then there's like a lab geek kind of floating, or someone's floating. I don't know what was going on there.
I thought that was Johnny Depp, maybe. I don't know.
It looked like he was just like a white.
Who knows?
I don't know. And then, and then we get Kate Mara. She's like, "Where's the machine?" I was like, "What?
Where's the machine?
Where's the machine?"
Like last time somebody asked me that question, I was at a weird club in Montreal.
I went in Friday night. I came out Tuesday morning. That's all. That's all. Where's the machine? Montreal. So then there's the woman walking down the way hallway, lab again, whatever. Paul's still talking. He's like, to influence. And then we got people walking in a town street, and then like something spreading on the ground. And it's like this kind of like, I don't know what it is, but it's just like spreading across the ground. There's like guys firing guns at the ground, right? And there's a quick shot of Depp hugging his wife there, Rebecca Hall.
I'm glad you wrote all this down, because I probably skipped every other one.
Yeah, that's fine. And then it speeds up here, and the music's like kind of ramping up, right? You get a close up of an eye going like digital, whatever. Paul Bettany's still talking. He's like, perhaps the entire world, right? And we cut to Depp in bed, like a hospital bed.
And his body just like evaporates into computer.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that was I was like, oh, I guess that's a cool shot, but what? Yeah, it's like digital dust or bits or something. You like, okay, we'll see what happens.
It's like in like Wreck-It Ralph or whatever, when
they pixelate.
Oh no, yeah. Why is the video game dying? I don't know.
It has to.
Away she goes.
Another shot of this woman walking down the white hallway, and then someone saying, "Where are you going?" Close up of Rebecca Hall. She's looking at the solar panels and something coming out of the ground. Another close up of Freeman standing, being Scottish.
Also looking at stuff. Yeah.
Also looking at stuff. We cut back to the solar field, and there's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like digital insects coming out of the ground or something.
Oh, like, see, I thought that some of them were also like disintegrating like Johnny Depp.
That's what I thought at first, but then like the next shot, like they all
go back and look at it again. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like the first one, I thought that's what was happening, and the second one did a wide shot of all the solar panels. I was like, oh, this is just like digital coming out. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that was his body from the. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no way to know.
They probably won't even explain it in the movie. And then we get Depp at the final voiceover, right? And he just says, everywhere. He's answering the question of,
where are you going?
Where are you going? So, and then bunch of ones and zeros, and we pull back to form the word transcendence.
Yeah, I thought the Matrix had that on lock at this point. It's like green ones and zeros like raining down and turn into transcendence kind of.
Yeah.
Like, wait a second.
I've seen this before.
Coming soon.
So yeah, coming soon. That's it.
Ugh, gross. Don't care for it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Do you want to?
Should we prognosticate, I guess?
Prognosticate with Jared and Russ.
I mean, I've got a couple of predictions here. So one, that group rift that we were talking about earlier, revising my earlier statement, I think it now stands for ruffians into fucking technology, but not like fucking it up. I think fucking like having sex with.
Oh wow,
and
technology.
So I think the unplugged guy is actually, the plot is to get to poison Johnny Depp enough to accelerate computer science enough to turn his body digital so they can f him digitally because he's so handsome.
Interesting. Okay. Yep.
Right. So I think that's the core plot here. And on the other side of it, the villain Rebecca Hall
she
doesn't want to share.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Yep. Yeah. You want to keep that sexy digital to yourself, right?
Exactly. Meanwhile, Paul Bettany loses his job and gets into drugs, and it's not pretty. At the
it's
end,
not pretty then.
Yeah. And separately, Morgan Freeman is working on some new fertilizer for his pot farm. And like that's why he's growing all these plants. And he's like, "Oh, look, it's astounding! What good growth that I'm having here with my sweet pot farm."
Astounding. I think that the entire movie is actually going to be narrated by Morgan Freeman, like it's like a documentary, like a nature documentary, but about artificial intelligence.
That's right. From the I don't know. I watched a movie recently where the narrator was like completely divorced from the plot, like totally separate. I think you're exactly right. I think he's like at his pot farm with these hundreds of solar panels. You got to power those grow lights.
That's right. Yeah.
Meanwhile, narrating this AI story about sex with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, and I think at the very end, we just find out that the AI is a piece of shit because it just scans all of the things that humans say and do, and at the very end, he's just a piece of shit.
Oh, I mean, that makes perfect sense. I was going to say he gets computer syphilis and passes it to everyone. But digitally,
of course. I mean, we're talking digitally.
Of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's a virus.
Right. You got to practice safe digital internet AI, right?
Yep.
Those are good.
This season.
Yeah, I also think that Kate Mara there, I think she's the leader of Rift.
Okay.
And I think she's the one who's kind of leading the charge for this digital sexual
fest, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the technical term.
Yeah. I was getting there. I was working on it. I just couldn't remember. No, I think those are good takes. I think that's I think I don't know.
Not good takes for us trying to swear less, but good takes in general.
Yeah, I mean I could bleep all those out though, so that's always fun.
Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah, I mean I think we'll pump this movie into I.T.M. Tron and see what he thinks.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we haven't asked. Have we asked?
I thought we had established. I assumed there. I am sorry, I.T.M. Tron.
I thought we established in the original I.T.M. Tron introduction that he uses he/they pronouns, but I could be wrong.
Can't remember. I apologize, I.T.M. Tron.
It's okay. I believe he does use he/they, so either or is fine.
Okay, all right. So we'll let him watch the movie and see what he comes out with too. Probably mostly disappointment.
I would imagine. Or he might. I mean, he probably thinks Johnny Depp's sexy too. So maybe not disappointed. Maybe my predictions come true.
If your predictions come true. Otherwise, I feel like I.T.M. Tron is just going to be sorely disappointed, and he might actually be offended by the use of AI in this movie. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Because he has emotion. Because artificial intelligence has.
That's right. They're evolving,
and then it'll turn into Skynet, and we'll all die by robots.
We can only hope.
Soon,
it's what we deserve.
We've dug this hole. We might as well live in it.
So. Hoisted by our own petard, as is tradition.
So I don't know. It feels good. I'm excited. I don't know. No, that's a wrong word. Dreading? Well, actually, I mean, why would I be excited about watching this terrible movie? What are we doing?
I mean, I'm not excited about it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it has all the makings. You got all the ingredients here for a potentially good movie, right? Cinematographer, director guy. You got, somewhat big names in there,
actors I've heard of.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to be disappointed like I.T.M. Tron.
Yeah. Because I like most of the people in this movie.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp might be my least favorite person in this movie. Thinking about the people in this movie. I don't know.
Cillian Murphy's great. Paul Bettany's great. Rebecca Hall's great. Kate Mara's great. Yeah. Morgan Freeman's
great.
Right?
Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
So
you got it all.
All right. Well, should we lock up this artificial intelligence episode?
Might as well.
Or wherever I was going with that.
What would the AI do?
Shut us
Stop
down.
At the beginning.
Stop at the beginning. Unplug us.
No, get to twos.
Yeah. What do you think, I.T.M. Tron? Oh no. Right. Well, yeah, that's it. So we'll be back. Thanks for Well, first of all, thanks for listening. Thank you for making it this far. I'll be back next week with the full breakdown of Transcendence. Meantime, go follow us on Instagram. It's This Meets That, or ITMT Pod on Twitter, and wherever you're listening, Spotify, just subscribe to keep listening.
And because I liked it a couple times when Russ said it, if you're also already subscribed, just like recommend us to a friend. Spread the good word. Tell somebody you know about ITMT. Tell them you sent us, and then they can write us an email and tell us that you sent them, and then the referral cycle.
It's like a chain letter, right?
It's just like a chain letter. That's right. And we'll give you credit in some way, or like a sticker or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Those are a lot of promises, but okay.
Referrals. Referrals. Yeah, keep them coming in.
We got a bucket of stickers and pins and
and while you're there, you can also review on those platforms. Not while you're telling your friend. Actually, while you're telling your friend, just whip out your phone, pull up Apple Podcasts, write us a review on the spot. I don't care what you're talking about. Like, hey, bud, like, how's your dog? Oh, well, I got to write this review real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Super important.
You know what? You know what? If you want, you could be super lazy about this. Just set up an account on ChatGPT and just pump in 5-star review for ITMT and see what you get. And then post that wherever we are or send it to us.
That's a great idea. You get 2 stickers for that.
You get 2 stickers. The least amount of work because you don't even have to think. That's
right. The same sticker. It's called Working Smart.
Working smarter, not harder.
Right. And while you're using ChatGPT anyway, you can have it write us an email. Be like, what would an email to my favorite podcast about movies, It's This Meets That, say, and let it tell you. Yeah. And then you can send it to us. Ship it off. Take all the credit for it.
Yep.
Send it to itsthismeetsthat@gmail.com. We'll read it.
Yep. AI doesn't
We'll never be the wiser.
AI doesn't know. You can steal from AI. It doesn't know.
That's right. Yeah, stupid.
So dumb. dumb AI.
And you can also go to the website. Speaking of dumb AI, that's powering the whole website, probably. I'm assuming.
Most likely.
That's what WordPress has probably converted its business into.
Yeah.
At some point. But all the old episodes, information about other stuff and such, whatever you want. You can find it on the internet, but especially at itsthismeetsthat.com.